play action. It's Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Off play action, Fields. Forced out to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Herbert. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
On 4th down, Fields. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On 2nd down, Williams. Oh, good move. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Andrew Billings busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Now Wilson on 2nd down. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there, but they're across the 50 at the 48 now. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They give it to Williams running right. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From midfield now, here's Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. Denver has a 1st down on the 15-yard play. Now Wilson. This is Hamler on the receiving end. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 27. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Wilson. This is caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Javonte Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots. And get your...
Second and 6, just inside the 30. On second down, a run with Herbert. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. Call it a loss of 16 there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They got the ball to the outer third of the field, but they could not seal that edge and lost yardage.
And I love how you brought that up, because sealing the edge is often a function of the offensive tackle on the line of scrimmage, oftentimes a tight end, maybe your H-back, someone to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to get to. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
That's returnable now for Smith. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Open man, he completes it to Judy. He is out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave them with a 2nd and just a few inches left. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Throwing is Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. There's Wilson to throw. Touchdown! Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Broncos 14, Bears nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another pass.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 21-0.
Broncos 21, Bears nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
37-yard line.
On the option left is Fields. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. This offense so far on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. Fields. He's going to float this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
Here we go.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. The Field's going to take this himself, and he is going to lose yardage here. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Fields.
At the Broncos 7-yard line.
And he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A 7-yard touchdown grab, and the Bears get a bit closer. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Here's Wilson. Finding Williams once more, complete. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. That is caught, and they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Wilson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Fields now to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Chase Claypool, 33 yards. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And that's caught inside the 30. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. The kick by Lutz is good, and the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Dancing to his left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And all the score. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Broncos 31, Bears 14. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The throw over the middle taken in. A huge play there for Chicago. 41 yards. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Now Fields going to move him around. To the air again, Fields. That is caught by Herbert. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Khalil Herbert, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. Santos now to add the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. He's got Burton here. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Wilson. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
18 on the play. 1st down, Broncos.
Now it's Wilson. He'll drop this down to Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 21-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And the Broncos 1st down.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Andrew Billings, able to record his 5th sack of the season. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Wilson. That's going to be caught by Judy. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Touchdown, Broncos. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now.
And the Broncos are able to stretch out their lead.
Lutz with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. And the Broncos are going to take possession here at their own 33.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Powering forward. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Wilson.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. I'm glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
Wilson.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Being chased out left. And his throw here's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Here's Wilson to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
To throw is Wilson.
And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy.
Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon.
And the Broncos are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, Scott.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Alex Singleton.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. And a short gain down to about the 33. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
It's a gain of a yard.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
4th down, Fields has to have this one.
Steps away to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
A give to Williams, running right. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
He was brought down by Jaquan Brisker. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st down, Broncos.
On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So this one will wind up a Denver victory, and really it looked at times